In this video, we will focus on leadership and human behavior. I am José Manuel García-Lomas Allen-Perkins, President and first consultant of the firm García-Lomas Allen-Perkins, the ADO Corporation. And the question is, are we good leaders? Leadership is based on human knowledge, and if we admit that our success is measured by the result of our collaborators, then part of our success will be to influence the attitude of our collaborators. Orders are not enough to lead, because we all act on the basis of our own goals. Hence the expression, not to the instructions chain, yes to the conviction chain. Everyone acts for their own benefit. Therefore, our collaborator, salesperson, is the first client of the director. He will buy my ideas as director if he sees his own wishes fulfilled. In other words, if we know how to satisfy her needs, if we know how to motivate them. Therefore, our objectives as leaders are to discover as soon as possible the objectives, motivation, problem, etc., of our collaborators. To sum up, nowadays people do not run because we tell them they have to run, because with 50-60% of their capacities to run, they cover their basic expectations. People will run if they really want to run. And when does that happen? When people feel that their own goals are at stake. That's why the leader must also be able to know his collaborators, who can put in line his objectives as a leader with the different objectives of each of his different collaborators, applying for it the direction through motivation. Then you will not have to give orders but suggestions. Then the collaborators will now run at 100% because it is their own objectives that will be at stake. Leadership through motivation. It is a subtle and effective way of directing, because how I am going to reveal myself against my director's suggestions if it is my own goals, my own interests that are at stake? The question is the experience acquired so far sufficient to do well this management work of men and women? Some will say, I have 15-20 years of experience, and you could say, are those 15-20 years of real experience or a year repeated 15-20 times? Do the traditional leaders serve, and will they serve? Or in other words, why will management systems indicated until yesterday that not serve for tomorrow? If you want, you can stop the video and reflect on the different answers to these two questions, and I will give you some indications. There are several answers. Why? Because the tasks are multiplied and cannot be covered by one man alone. There is a tendency to specialize in tasks, and we cannot be a specialist in everything. Also at risk, all in one man alone. In today's changing environments, in previous times, everything used to be more linear. Because of the loss of dogmatism, today people are more prepared. Because of the increase of culture in people, sometimes brings with it an increase in criticism. People want to participate too because of the need for teamwork, because the complexity that modern organizations are not directed by command voices but by agreement between experts, and many more. How it's going? Did a lot of ideas come out? I'm sure it did. We can conclude this video with that expression so simple but full of intelligence that Peter Drucker said, to which we have already referred in previous videos. Management is people. Leadership, direction are people. Peter Drucker. If you are interested in our videos, I suggest that you give a like and subscribe to our channel for the videos that are to come.